Hello, Vicarious Mercenaries, Proxy Ninjas, and Pop Culture PhDs. Happy Friday to you. I hope you have a good weekend in advance. I hope the week has gone well for you. Yeah, we're here. We made it to Friday. Yeah, my condolences to those of you who kind of have to work into the weekend because, yes, not everybody has the convenient Monday to Friday schedule. Things change. But of course, we try our best to celebrate Friday as what it is, as the introduction to the weekend. Yeah, here we are coming at you from Studio E on Hyperstream 2.1, a little after our target time of 8 p.m. Still kind of not as under the weather, but still some lingering things. So I can't control everything, so I was a little late, and I'm not going to sit here and apologize for every little thing because I can't control every little thing. So, a little behind. But hey, it's Friday night. It's chill. It's supposed to be a little bit more relaxed. So, yeah, and if you're not sure what I'm rambling about, what is this Rec Room thing? Well, whether you are a creator or spectator or somewhere in between, this is your virtual lounge for pop culture randomness, and we got little bit of that tonight. A double dose of gaming and a variable amount of dry humor. Also got plenty of that. Yeah, currently we specialize in strategy, stealth, sandboxes, and shenanigans. And I anticipate, hopefully, tonight's a little bit more of a shenanigan night, a little bit more carefree, kick back and hang out, that kind of stuff. So yeah, on Fridays are a little bit more inconsistent. I mean, I try to, keep a certain game to a specific night, but sometimes Fridays is kind of like the one that's most likely to get shifted around because sometimes we'll use that as our cooperative laboratory tonight. But if that's not the case, we have been working on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge, the anniversary edition / Dimension Shell Shock bundle, whichever you want to call it, on PlayStation 4. So yeah, that's the kind of the plan. But first, to get through the usual stuff, so starting up with a rundown. Gotta say thanks. We got a new new family member for the Crazy Crew on Twitch as of last night on account of our Mech Warrior stream, so that's appreciated. And yeah, I was kind of rambling last night thinking what the numbers were for Mech Warrior. So a few months back, I noticed like, oh yeah, sure seems to be a lot more people for Mech Warrior on Thursday than Tuesday. So that's kind of why we switched. And sure enough, Thursday nights in the 70s, 80s, 100 maybe. And yeah, like tonight, yeah. So I was not imagining things. I think I saw 250 last week, and even as I was setting things up, there's 220 tonight. So yeah, I think there was a 250 last week. So hey, that's cool. I'm not gonna, keep chasing the magic numbers. Want to try to get the best exposure that we can, but can't do the same night game every night. Even though Mech Warrior has run us pretty long, but yeah, we're gonna still stick to Turtles here on Friday for a bit. And one other platform note's kind of interesting. Just last night, I noticed that Pilled also now has a set raid button. I have not tinkered with that. I don't know how that would correlate. I mean, I understand that that's a feature. I think as it's been explained to me, like at least on the other platforms, that if you have a sizable audience and then if you set the raid, you can actually transition them into another channel during your departure. So that's, although not something highly advantageous to us unless somebody brings one in. But it is kind of cool that yet again the Pilled admin are working on getting more and more features available. So if you are watching us from any of the other platforms on the Hyperstream, don't hesitate to check Pilled out because although things might seem a little different, that's okay because they're still constantly working on building and growing that thing. And honestly, it has always been about the community, and Pilled's community has been the most supportive thus far. And so, experience may vary, but love that they're still growing and putting the time in to be competitive, which is awesome. So I think that's it for rundown stuff. So let's talk about Under the Hood. Well, it's kind of my daily update for the kind of progress I'm making, and there it is on the screen right now, at least the tail end of it, for Ascendant Chaos. So that is the first book in a franchise I've been working on, and the whole goal is to take these books and turn them into films after the books are done, which is still a long ongoing process, but we are getting very, very close to the publication milestone to get that first book across that level, get it out to you, and there has still been audiobook content ongoing that is available from our Patreon account. Now, there will be a couple samples that I do intend to get on a couple of our platforms like Odysee and YouTube, but that has been on hold for the moment because there's such a need for my focus on getting the final things needed for the book. And, you know, for the first part of the summer, my focus was getting editing done. Then I was kind of like fine polish, you know, so part of it was still just getting everything, making sure I had all the continuity stuff I wanted, then fine grammar stuff. And then lately it's been book cover and formatting and things like that. And that's something I'm not real strong on. So that's been taking a little time. Now, I've spent a lot of time doing visuals, but most of my visuals have been in relation to whatever I feel like working on in terms of, like, say, pop culture art. I've never yet had to do something from a professional standpoint of like, hey, you need to format it according to these specifications, and there are certain guidelines you should consider. So I don't know what any of the guidelines are. So here I am trying to wing it, and I hope it doesn't, you know, work adversely. But I do have, as of today, my initial templates for the front cover and the back cover done. And all I could really do is like grab a couple books off the shelf, get some general ideas of what's been done. And if there's anything I've learned is there's no consistency. You know, some books will put the franchise title up top, some will put the main title up top, some will kind of put the author's name split over 2 lines, 1 line. I mean, so there's some consistencies about placement of like the barcode and maybe the publisher, but there's never a guaranteed fixed way of doing it. So that makes it difficult, but it also affords some freedom to say, okay, well, it's not that structured, so you have a little flexibility there. So it's been an interesting growing process to try to get that done. So really all that I have left on my part prior to getting my proofreader fixes or edits back is just getting the central cover piece. I did get a loose version done, but I have kind of been dragging feet because I'm kind of trying to give myself enough time to think about it and figure out what I want to fix. And I have done a sample of that has been available to our insiders over on Patreon. Unfortunately, I do have, it's not unfortunate, but I mean, it's just unfortunate based on how their model works that right now I have billing paused. So if you want to go check that out, you can at least still check out our other free stuff that's available for members. But it doesn't let you jump into the tier with all the behind the scenes stuff that I've posted over the last year plus until that's reavailable. So I'm hoping in August, after getting this critical stuff done, that I can really focus on getting audio stuff done. Because I mean, we're almost finished with chapter 5 out of 45 chapters. I've, you know, even these basic length chapters have been usually a 2 to 3 month ordeal because I'm only, you know, able to commit a small amount of time on a monthly basis to them, because even to do 3 to 4 pages of audio is taking me 10 to 15 hours a month. And that may not sound like a lot, but given how much I've had to do with the writing, the editing, you know, visuals, contact, communication, and then of course I'm, you know, when I'm not bound by hamster wheel obligations, still trying to, you know, put at least 12 to 15 hours a weekend doing this. So time disappears real quickly on top of doing real world responsibility stuff. So it goes quick. So anyway, I'm kind of hitting a lot of points here. So yeah, once we get chapter 5 done, we'll be making good progress. But I mean, that's all been in flux because the book has been in flux in terms of getting that done. But that has been hinging on the cover and getting stuff back from the proofreader. So I'm hoping, you know, within the next couple weeks, by the end of summer at the latest, because we're a couple weeks past my target deadline for myself. But I put a lot of flex time into that just to make sure, because I knew things like this would happen. But, you know, I guess overall I am pleased with the timeline. The fact it's taken me a little more than maybe a week to really knuckle down and get some of these cover things locked in. So now that I only have one key piece left, I feel pretty good about that. So one of the reasons I kind of go into some of this stuff is because I know some of you who are so hardcore in the fandom, you would actually love to have daily updates on your favorite franchise. Now, the thing is, I understand that the Firewall Protocol is not yet one of your favorite franchises, but some of you can look back and be like, oh, I had no idea that there was this kind of stuff going on, because I don't see myself as wanting to be George Lucas, but he's the easiest person to point to as a singular figure that you equate with a franchise. So maybe a couple others would be like Jim Lee with DC, or Todd McFarlane, or Stan Lee with Marvel. And looking at that and being like, oh, this is cool. I get to hear what's going on every day. So part of me is doing it like that scenario because you are seeing something in the most basic budding stages of the plant. I mean, it got planted a long time ago. It's been watered and watered and watered and grown and cultivated, and I'm not a botanist, so therefore I don't know the proper timelines of how long this would take to grow. But this thing has been going down and building this massive root system before we're seeing it, start to poke above the ground here, and you're just now reaching the phase where it's starting to poke up above the ground a little bit, and all these updates are just going to be like not really all that consequential, but the point is it's small little bits of news of where this massive franchise is going to go once we get some traction with it. So I would not have committed half my life to this if I didn't believe in it and believe in the ability to create something and do so in a lane which is not very crowded. There's if you're watching this stream, if you're here because of Turtles, you're here because you either like 80s cartoons or because you like Turtles or because you like martial arts or because you like video games. And there is so many properties that cover so many things, and yet the style of franchises I like, there's very few of. Yes, there are many franchises I like, but we're talking about a very, very subset genre, and that's heavily in. And I don't even have an accurate genre description for this. I want to say Western mecha, or Western mech properties, but also to be industrial and gritty. And really, the only properties I know of in that realm are Mech Warrior, StarCraft, and Pacific Rim, or at least ones that I've been made aware of, or in BattleTech kind of included with that. And now Metal Slug, I guess, so maybe 4. And those aren't even the same thing. I mean, you've got real-time strategy, you've got movie, you've got action, and then you've got arcade. So they're technically all across different genres themselves, but to have that kind of appeal and yet wedge into that a martial arts component plus the large scale of Star Wars, it makes this very difficult marketing thing to convey that idea. So it's really just the best thing is to do is just get it out there, let people experience it, and then suddenly be like, oh, that's what he's talking about. So maybe this is part therapy for me for all I know. But the point is, there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and the closer I get to the finish line for this, the more excited I'm going to get. And as I have been the last few weeks, to finally see the reality of what has been nothing but a lot of writing and concept and just all this labor of processes that I don't necessarily enjoy quite so much, but to see that the end product is finally going to happen soon. So I guess there isn't much more for me to beat that dead horse with a hammer, but there is reasons why I talk about this quite so much, because it has been a huge passion project, and part of it will also dictate what my future looks like in terms of my ability to get more of it done in a more quick and timely process, or if it gets dragged out longer because I'll have to spend more time on hamster wheeling if it doesn't necessarily get any kind of traction right away. And it doesn't mean I'm not going to stop doing it if it doesn't get traction, because I mean there's so many other things I've been attached to that have potential, but at the same time it would be nice to get it to you faster, because once it gets going, there's a lot more work to do. There's 3 other books to take care of, and then that would mean there's 4 films to follow up with after that. And I've reached what is possibly considered the halfway point of life. So it's kind of like it's a lot to do in seemingly a short amount of time. So, but that's all I got for that. So let's talk about pop culture, my 2 cents. So I was anticipating, hey, it's Friday night. It's time to kick back. This is chill. It's Turtles night. I kind of, I'll wax personal here a little bit. For the better part of a year or two, it's kind of been, not an every week thing, but on average, I get maybe, a pizza a week, and I usually try to do that on Saturday. Good timing for anime, something like that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna accelerate that into Friday. So it's Turtles night, right? So I've been on here for Friday night, and I have not had pizza, even though I'm playing a game that involves pizza. So I kind of got that all resolved tonight. So it's kind of cool. I'm thinking I'm in a mellow mood. And then I see some news that has come out of San Diego Comic-Con. So because it's Friday, I'm guessing the convention probably started yesterday, and I think there is a preview night on Wednesday, which you probably wouldn't have seen a lot of news out of yet. Now, some of you who know, I comment quite a bit on fighting games, and I still have the desire to get a fighting game slot fired up once I have time to work on that too. Time, blah blah blah. Um, but most of my remarks lately have been about Street Fighter and SNK, and we talk about SNK because you can see on screen. You got Metal Slug, and we got some other SNK properties. Even Turtles itself kind of has been a segue in my life, leading into martial arts. So the reason I'm bringing this up is actually relevant to a lifestyle thing with Turtles. So if I had to say most influential franchises in my life, I would say at the earliest age possible. I don't know if I count Lego a franchise. So let's table that. Let's talk about like pop culture stuff. Let's talk Turtles. Turtles was probably at an age of say 10 plus, highly influential in my life. And there's a whole nother story about parental rules and means of access to it, which is not really something I would probably really get into great length. But Turtles was very important to me. I had some action figures, and I still don't know if I have possession of them or if they've been lost over the years. I've got boxes of stuff that's not been gone through, and I don't know if they've disappeared over the course of moves. But anyway, I had a fair share of them. But I didn't stick with Turtles, mostly because as I grew up, getting into adolescence, there was another franchise that completely took over my life, and dominated probably most of my gaming history for a great period of time. And then it dipped and came back. But since then, I have washed my hands of it and had next to nothing to do with it. And that is Mortal Kombat. And I don't even like to talk about Mortal Kombat because I am so annoyed and frustrated with the franchise at this point in my life. And I should have never really jumped into it, but I did. It's been an influence because of some of its artistic style, its character design, its story. I mean, going back to the arcade era. Um, but the thing is, I don't even have anything Mortal Kombat related here in the studio. I do have some Mortal Kombat stuff, one of which I'll mention as I get into the topic here. But I mean, most of my figures here, we got StarCraft, I've got SNK, I've probably got some other stuff like Street Fighter and DOA floating around in here somewhere, which are kind of in the shadows, which you really can't see. But I'm sure there's other people who could argue over this, but I was one of the pretty in-depth Mortal Kombat diehard fans for about 30 years, from roughly about the time a console version of Mortal Kombat 1 all the way up until Mortal Kombat, the one which is also Mortal Kombat 9 / Mortal Kombat 2011, which came out in 2011. So that's about 30 years, which I followed the franchise all the way through the arcade, through the crummy 3D era, through the critically panned Mortal Kombat vs. DC, into the reboots of Mortal Kombat 9. So I have some attachment to that, and there's a reason why this news is also relevant, because I actually started to finally get out of Mortal Kombat after my experience in San Diego. I don't typically like to talk about people. I'd prefer to talk about processes and products, so I'm gonna save this for another time. But I did actually meet Ed Boon in San Diego, I believe in 2011, if not 2012. I've only been out to San Diego Comic-Con twice. And I gotta admit, professionally, very eye-opening experience, but man, is it complicated to get into. And if you're an outsider, my understanding is it's seemingly impossible. And thankfully, through some of my connections, somebody showed me how to get in as a professional, but there were still complications, and I could probably dedicate a stream to talking about some experiences with that. But thankfully, because I was already going to San Diego, and NetherRealm Studios, was doing an event to promote Mortal Kombat DLC, I had the opportunity to meet Ed Boon, and that's really not much of the talking point, but it just goes to show that these big studios will do events at San Diego Comic-Con. It is a big marketing event for them. It gives them opportunity to showcase either a new game or new content or new marketing stunts. And sure enough, we are reaching the point where NetherRealm is talking about Mortal Kombat 1 DLC, following Mortal Kombat which I think dropped last year, 2023. So, and the reason I'm scraping my brain to remember is because they were doing character reveals at Evo last year. So here's where I'm going with this. So we're playing a martial arts game tonight, and we're talking about a martial arts game. there's three failures that I feel has happened to Mortal Kombat. And the biggest one, I mean, the implied one, which I don't even need to go into, is just the utter violence that the series is known for. And that's kind of why, if I had a moral issue, I really should have had my choices checked at the door long ago. But if that's aside, there's three things I find issue with in this day and age of Mortal Kombat. One of which is the continuity issue. Mortal Kombat has rebooted twice already within the last 12 to 13 years. They went from the arcade series into the 3D games, and then as they did Mortal Kombat with no number attached to it, they were essentially rebooting the series. They said, let's go back to our roots, let's start the story over again. And as they did that, they made some pretty stupid choices. They started removing characters which could have been cool, took them out off camera, and said, yeah, we're going to pretend that, sorry guys, we know those weren't some of our best characters. We're going to pretend they're gone. We don't even want to acknowledge that. Here we are going Mortal Kombat, without a number, to Mortal Kombat 10, to Mortal Kombat 11, and then now we go back to Mortal Kombat 1. Wait a minute. So they're rebooting the franchise again, even though it's technically the 12th entry in the franchise, not including, consoles and stuff. So why on earth then are we rebooting again? Well, here's the mess. They've treated all those entries as canon by creating this multiverse scenario in which, oh no, they're all legit. So now they're actually coming back to all those terrible characters as well, trying to spruce them up and make them cool. And to me, as a content creator, all I can do is facepalm, because the thing is, I would do that if it weren't for the fact I'm wearing glasses, because at any point in time, you can take your worst character, you don't want to necessarily retcon them, but you can find ways to make them more interesting. And if you choose not to, it's kind of like laziness. So what's kind of happened here is they've brought in the multiverse aspect to say, oh, well, that's an alternate reality version. And the reason I'm bringing up this continuity mess is because it's not that I hate the multiverse stuff, because I've seen some interesting franchises do it well. One of the influential movies to me was Jet Li's The One, which came out in 2000. So, and I'm just gonna throw a small teaser in there. There is a small element of that was influential in the Firewall Protocol. Without detouring on that, though, the problem is so many franchises, when they lose their way, they gravitate toward, oh, let's just fix it all with the multiverse. Marvel's done it. DC's done it. Obviously, Mortal Kombat has done it. And how many franchises are there? So it's not that the multiverse is a problem. It's just that the creativity has been lost, and there is a complete lack of knowing how to continuously tell a story. At that point, you should stop your franchise. You either need to give it a hard break, give it a definitive ending, or you need to say, hey, we've run out of things to tell. We're going to table it. Let's let it rest for 10 to 20 years, and then we'll come back and figure out how we can tell the next set of stories. That's not going to happen because corporations are too addicted to the money that they could be making rather than tabling the franchise. So there are reasons why this occurs. But the problem is, if you see a franchise that is not using the multiverse, the parallel world concept correctly, it's because they've run out of creativity. The other one, which is not necessarily relevant to Mortal Kombat at the moment, but Mortal Kombat has done it, is that when they run out of ideas, they will start extensively working on gray characters, meaning they're not wholly altruistic good guys or nefarious villainous bad guys. Transformers did it with the movies after it started running stale. Oh, Optimus, he seems like he's a bad guy now. Oh, he's a good guy. Or even trying to make Darth Vader, in a way, even Anakin Skywalker, to go back and forth, like he's good, he's bad, he's good, he's bad. The problem is when you can't figure out where a character is, it's just because they've lost their way in creative storytelling to say, yeah, we have this character who's completely good, and this one's bad, but we can't get rid of the character because you like them too much, because we can't tell a good story without offending our audience. So I'm sorry, and I digress, because Mortal Kombat has done that with Raiden, and in a way with Liu Kang and other key characters. So that's a side note. The overall issue, though, is the continuity with Mortal Kombat is an absolute mess. So that leads into the second issue, and I've mentioned I don't like to talk about politics. I like to keep this away from politics, but unfortunately, the continuity has led into the second issue, which is the diversity issue. So there are characters in Mortal Kombat, so despite my disconnection from the franchise, I still like in their original forms, one of which was Ermac from Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate when he was first introduced. Because he was like such an unknown. He didn't show up in marketing. Another one of my favorites is Cyrax from Mortal Kombat 3 onward, and the the issue is Sector, Cyrax, Noob Sabat, Mortal Kombat characters have all been introduced as or announced as DLC. They have now turned Sector and Cyrax into females or cyborg females, and now here's the reason why they can get away with that is because of the continuity issue. So the bad continuity has led to the enabling of diversity issues in which it makes no sense whatsoever. Mortal Kombat 1 has done all these stupid things with all these different character variations to the point of it just being ridiculous. So I just kind of look at this, and this is why I was going into Friday thinking I was going to have a chill evening. But now that I've seen characters I used to enjoy being absolutely retconned or just shifted hard in one direction, it's like, no wonder I'm so ticked off with the direction of franchises these days. So, and there isn't even much I need to say about the third issue for this, is that here we are in a state of society where our technology, and our technology may still be nothing compared to where it could go, but we're, in my lifetime, at this, like, pinnacle of what technology can now visualize, and we're using it to show the utter disgusting dismemberment and gore of the human figure. And from being in technology for so long, it's not real, but it's get to the point of so surreal that it's like, this is what we're using our technology for. So I know that's getting more into the moral element, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on that, but seeing this news right before coming online tonight, it's like, you know what? Hey, it's easy content. It does connect with Turtles in my life because I went from Turtles into Mortal Kombat before transitioning into a lot of first-person shooters and a lot more sci-fi and role-playing games. Because no other franchise to me for 30 years has had that much of an impact. Even StarCraft, which I like from an aesthetic standpoint, I have put about a fraction of time into StarCraft to say I did in Mortal Kombat. And even though StarCraft is only younger than Mortal Kombat by, say, 8 or 9 years. Because I did play StarCraft 1 on PC. Mortal Kombat, on the other hand, was early 90s, and I finally got out of that in, 2011, 2012. So it's, for me, and I know some of you know what this is like, because, hey, even taking the Star Wars backlash that's been going on, there are a lot of people who are reluctant to give up on their favorite franchise, and they get upset when it doesn't go in a direction they want. So I guess maybe there's a takeaway from this, that when the franchise doesn't go the way you want, it is time to exit. And I have exited Mortal Kombat. Now, I still loosely connect and see what's going on with it. It's hard not to see it because Mortal Kombat is still one of the dominant franchises. It is one of, it's prominent for the martial arts scene. So, therefore, I can't help see the news or like have this curiosity. But there does reach a time where it's like, hey, enough is enough. You need to stop supporting something, because there's always still something else to do. I never would have expected that we'd be playing a spiritual successor to the original Turtles arcade game, and in an enhanced form. And I'm not even somebody who's crazy about pixel 8-bit, 16-bit graphics. If I had a choice between, beautiful, highly well-textured 3D models versus old school graphics, I would take the modern stuff. But at the same time, it comes back to show that the spiritual continuity of a game has far more impact. Just because it's a 2D, side-scrolling platformer does not mean I'm not enjoying this. There are so many things they've done to modernize that format, and it goes to show that you can always find something else to invest your time and energy into without simultaneously having to wade through this bog of poor decision-making from AAA developers. So I know this is an extensively lengthy rant / 2 cents for tonight. But hey, it's Friday, we've got the time. And I kind of have been approaching Friday nights as like, man, this has been tough to get through 2-hour sessions of Turtles as singular playthroughs. So thank you for bearing with me. If you manage to sit through that, you get a medal. I wish I had one to give you, but I don't have any such tchotchkes or paraphernalia yet. But part of the reason for this show is just to keep conversation alive about pop culture, and that's why this is not really just gaming. There are so many things about games and movies, and I'm not as much of a comic guy, but I mean, hey, if comics or anime, any of that stuff comes up, there's plenty of conversation to be had. But the thing is, of course, this is me having a conversation with myself half the time because we don't have a large audience, and I'm sure if I do this a lot, we may not ever have a large audience. But the point is, I mean, I enjoy doing this stuff, and I like drawing contrast because I have had exposure. I mean, like I said, I met Ed Boon. I've also met creative directors from 2 other fighting game franchises. One was Yoshiro Ono when he was working on Street Fighter 4, and I've also met Tom Lee from Team Ninja. And my experience with all of them has been completely different. I mean, so, there is things to be said about actually trying to get a casual outsider's perspective of how things work in the gaming industry. There's so many people that are connected, or they know a developer, or they, as a journalist, they have connections. Sometimes they're even sponsored, and like, there's no sponsorship going on here. That I am somebody who has pursued these elements of gaming because I'm passionate about the creative arts, about making interactive experiences that are awesome, memorable, stuff you want to do with friends. And that's why we try different programming here. So, yeah, it's about time we probably get back to talking about turtles here. So this is going to be a half and half episode tonight. So we did a full session last week of the survival mode because I can't do it. I can't do another full-on story mode last week. So I'm going to split it up this week. So I think we'll do about 8 levels with our next character rotation, which is going to be Raph. And I couldn't believe, because I didn't know who was next, but I went to look it up. I'm like, oh, so we've got half and half with Raph. So I don't know if it's a Raph and half or a half and Raph. But I'm like, oh, it's just so bad. But that's how my brain works in the abstract interpretation of the English language. So I'm not going to sit here and throw some kind of dad jokes at you or puns at you. But I mean, like, my brain does do that kind of stuff. And, it probably comes from spending, a few too many decades on writing. So therefore, that's why the thesaurus brain kicks in all the time. But anyway, so we're on episode 4, which I called Story Survival Split. And we did get through all of the default roster last week on survival mode. We didn't get much done, but we did get through that everybody at least once or twice. So I think once we get some playthrough with Raph, we'll try to take on the unlocked characters or the DLC characters, which would include Casey and Karai and Usagi Yojimbo. And I think that's it. So let me get some audio while we're booting this up. And I can put the soapbox to rest. We've already watched that. If you want to see it, go watch episode 1. Okay, so what I'm going to check here first. We should be able to see this from the select screen here. So, there we go. We got Leo at 10. Because we got a lot of points off the start with the challenges. Less challenges left with Mikey. And here we go. We're going to start with Raph. But first, what I want to do is checking Leo here. I'm going to see if the costumes from Survival carried over here. It did. Okay. So these new colors are only unlockable in Survival mode. But they are available across the other modes. So that would say that both Story and Arcade mode, you can use these. So for Leo, because we did better with Leo than any of the others, we unlocked the comic version, which is all black and white, plus the colored bandana, which is pretty cool looking. And then we unlocked this one, which is the NES version. The Game Boy one was already available, and then I think that's back to the default there, yeah. So there's still, I think, let me do a count here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's at least 2 others. I think there's 2 different versions of the action figure one. So that's a hefty number of colors. I mean, granted, it's sprites and they had to do some work, but that's actually cool that you can have that much variety in this much of an old school style game. So I just want to double check to see if our efforts are worth it, because that means when we come back, as long as I don't do something to mess with this profile, hopefully we'll eventually have all colors available, especially if we want to use this for any kind of cooperative stream on Cooperative Laboratory or something. Now, I do think Karai and Usagi have less colors, but like 1 or 2, but that's okay. At least they made an effort to put them in there. Okay, so I'm going the wrong way here. Let's get our next one, Raph. And this works out in my favor, the fact that the Saya-wielding character has a bandana. Part of me wishes that I think either Leo or Mikey had the bandana one too, because it's a cool look. But at the same time, I don't know what which version of Turtles they're pulling from, and maybe they didn't have one to draw from. So that's okay. But we're going to go with the default. That's kind of what we've been doing, and we'll mix it up on future playthroughs or in survival mode. So I figure since there's 16 levels, I think we'll try to get through level 8 here. So we'll just head back to the beginning, and there should only be a couple challenges left. For the first level here, it's the no damage one, which we're not going to do just yet. I mean, hey, we'll try it. If we get it, cool, but again, I took me a lot of tries just to get with April, and we haven't gotten April yet, so even if I could remember all the nuance, I'm not there yet. Because guys like this want to kick you in the back. I love how he does the extra spin. Come on over. And get skewered. I'm going to miss one of these days and get punched right in the back. We'll go as far as we can. Try to get the non-damage. Come on down. Get off the desk. Oof. I wasn't at my distance right at him. Ah, there. Failed it. Ah. Failed it twice. And again. Oh my goodness, I'm getting cold cocked by this guy, like left and right. Ooh, can't even get all through. Oh. These are such easy things, too. I should not be getting hit here. And that's where it gets frustrating, is you're trying, like, hey, I got all 75% of the way through it. And then get hit right before the boss. It's like, start over. Of course, these guys are just always a problem. Smacked with a spoon. A wooden spoon. The foot that wants to be Grandma the Disciplinarian. You've been a bad turtle. Put that hand down. Okay, so far I've been unsuccessful at trying to get this one working. Rarely I've been able to hit both of those, but this is always the one that gets me. You gotta time those just right now. He may not have the damage, so therefore I might not be able to time that one just correct. And miss that up. Come on down here. Tag me. Oh, it didn't activate. I'm trying to get them hit by that. Alright, this is... And then these shield guys over here are probably usually one of the other ones I usually run into. This guy. He'll be in the middle fighting one of the others, and hit you right in the back. See? Get next to him. Alright. Let's see if I can take out this guy. The other thing is I don't have the super meters up yet either, so... I'm gonna get hit. Yep. Oof. So I got hit once because I couldn't get ahead of that punch. Now, if I had maybe had the super going when he went to dash, I might have been able to pull that off. Alright, yeah. No success with that challenge. This one was... I don't remember. And there's traps. Fling tosses. I don't know. That's right, I think I forgot. Do this one 5 times. If it does, or is it defeat? Maybe it's like I have to actually kill him with it. I didn't kill him. See, that's part of the issue. Oh, what? You hit me with a backswing? Seriously? Oh, I can't throw him when he's in that move either. Yeah, that doesn't count. No, I'm not getting hit by that. Alright, let's do it this way. There's one. Two. 3. Ouch. Ouch again. 4. 5. Okay. And this is the toss toward the camera one. Should have been a no-brainer, but don't always have rain on me. I'm gonna get this one time. Ah! Missed it! I got 2 of them. Gotta wait here. Maximum pizza. Come on. You can do it. go. Even though Raph is, like, kind of my least favorite turtle, I mean, I do like how they gave the Shoryuken move in this one. Kind of works well with the Sai. The other weapons doesn't seem quite as, it seems like it's a big fancy word for what I'm looking for, but I don't know what it is. Apropos, not quite the word I wanted, but... My thesaurus works when it doesn't need to. And then doesn't when it does need to. Ah, hit the wheel. Mangled. Another one. There, get out of here. Man, that's a long taunt time. Boom! 3 out of 4. Hey, you should be dead. Not this time. Alright, now last time I messed this up. I didn't get this when all these guys were jumping out. Have a side. There, you can have that. Hey! I hit twice with the same one. Get a boomerang, pal. It's a tire iron. There, just for you guys. So it's not enough to hurt or kill him. Bye. Oh, look who it is. Oh, I got booted. Oh, I hit you with it that time. Come here. Oh, I get to where I'm at vertically. Platform vertically challenged.
Easy peasy.
Alright. Back to the hoverboard one. So one was no damage, and I think the other one's 2 obstacles, which I probably have biffed. Let's find out. 2, yeah, prevent 2 obstacles. Or getting hit from 2 obstacles. So the car counts, the tunnel ceiling tiles count, and the manholes and road construction stuff counts. Oh yeah, that's gonna harm one. Duh. Oop, that was close. Cars? Nope, not yet. Oof, was that, did I hit that or not? Oh, there's one. Oof. Where are you going? Ouch. Oh, don't know if that... Yeah, well, it would have failed me if that counted. First, gotta dodge that and ceiling tiles. Quit tracking me. You have to start with the wheelies. That's one thing I've never really paid attention to, is like, so some will drive out first. These guys love to wheelie out first. Alright, I have more cars coming, I think. I don't know if I hit them or the cars hit me. That one. Not that you take a lot of damage on this one. This is all the random one-off hits. So I discovered last time, I think with Mikey, he didn't actually advance. That's part of the issue with this one, is advancing to the point of starting to get run over here. There we go. Yeah, I'll get hit by that one. Then you're gonna get hit if you finish before they get... Ah. You don't want to dash too far, you're going to get hit by the wheel. Or that. Or that. This is just not worth the frustration. I'm going to keep poking at your tire.
Easy peasy.
Alright, cool, we got the obstacle one. Kind of forgot about that for a second. There's not going to be too many challenges left for him otherwise. I would have to be really strategic to only have, like, the first playthrough get 1 or 2 challenges, leave some for the next character, get only 1 or 2, because there's, like, maybe there's enough to get about 70% of the way there on a normal playthrough. It's the challenges, but then they all get used up by the first couple characters. So this is not a damage, it's either the monkey or the animals. Find out once we start. My luck, it's probably the monkey one I've failed.
This ain't gonna be a walk in the park.
Okay, fling slams. Okay, so that would tell me the difference there. So you gotta defeat them, though. There's 1. 2. You want some more? 3. I was forgetting. I always do that one too early. There we go. Problem solved. Alright, you guys get... Oh, I tried to meter you and you didn't get hit. It's meant for these two. Alright, I can stop that. We got the challenge. It stopped. Listen, we don't need any of your trag. Popsicle twins. Get back in your hole. Alright, I gotta get hit. Turtle sandwiched here. Before you hit me. Haven't done any federal offenses in a while. So we're gonna go. Oh, I don't know if I got the third one. Let's try and get them all. So, unless it's just meant for hardcore multiplayer or co-op strategies, seems like some enemies are just conceivably impossible. You got 6 on opposite ends of the screen, and you can only be in one spot, and your super's maybe going to catch 2/3 of the ones on that side of the screen. Ugh. Oh, I still got skewered. Alright, you done beating on me so we need my pizza? Alright, here comes the stampede. Run, civilians! Alright, I'll go for the first one. Boom! They're gonna hit that one. Then I get hit by the arrow. They got that one. Almost worked out, other than me getting hit. Oh, almost got them all. Don't mind me, I'm gonna hide over here. I don't know if this matters. It seems like having the 2 different tigers there reminds me of one of the stages they added to the NES Turtles game. I don't know if that was intentional or just the fact we're at a zoo, but I had a lot of tigers popping out of the walls or something. It's one of the ones that wasn't in the original arcade. It's in the Cowabunga collection. Haha, you got hit by the banana, fool. Beat it. Don't run. Get your laser tentacles out of here. Wow, I rolled the wrong way. That's right. Hit those things with the bananas, not me. Oh, actually, it's a banana. Okay. Oh, took out my meter. There's a safe spot to taunt. Alright, so I got 1 meter, only 1 point of damage. Man, he looks like really close to the window. Not sure if that's safe.
You're gonna get the horns, partner. Can you dig it, suckers?
Oh, that was a waste. I'm gonna stand here so you don't hit me with those. Yeah, go dig yourself a hole. Yeah, get hit. I'm gonna just flashlight finally. Oh, still got hit. It was not where I thought it was gonna be. Yep, there goes the flashlight. Alright, quit dancing around. Not my idea of a good time. At least I'm sparing health, though. Hey, gummy.
Easy peasy. Grain's head is getting away, dudes.
It's more like gravity is moving it to another location, more than it getting away. But then again, that's Mikey making the remark. Okay, we got all the challenges here. Looks like he's got a meat hook claw or something. Silhouette. What did I tell you about the trash? Oh, guy's trying to hang on to his trash. Be a trash collector. This guy wants his trash. Like, check out my cool trash can, man. That's what we say to trash. Poke it with a sigh. Take that with your travel brochures. Enough of the kunai. Come on up here. Alright, I'll get pizza. Ooh, almost didn't escape that one in time. Hit the barrel, Raph. Very satisfying to knock about 30 of them off the wall at the same time. Don't drink the green goo. That was weird. Didn't floor bounce with that one. Yeah, continuous combo, come on down. Ah, got me. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to go up there. You quit barfing mini versions of yourself out there. Don't roast my pizza, bro. Alright, so I've gotten a little better at trying to avoid the rats here now. I better understand that if you don't touch them, you don't seem to get grabbed, but still got the other two to worry about. Ah, knocked him down to gain damage out of it. So this way, that, hit by the jumping ones though. Oh, he actually ran the full screen. I thought he stopped partway. Hey, no jump spinning wheel kick. Alright, dirtbag. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not dirtbag. Okay, so I had the rats down better. I didn't have this other part down better, though. Get off me. Alright, now that I know you're gonna run full... Oh, stupid rat got me. I'm out of position. See, that time he stopped short. Ah, positioning. Okay, so then he's got armor on that hit too. Get poked in the eye. You'll bash your head against all these missiles over there. Now we'll do 3 more and switch it up. April is the meme. I can't imagine them not having framed it that way without them using the meme as a reference point. There's so many memes I don't even know what the name of the meme is. Thing is, it's only half a meme because there's usually 2 characters in that meme.
Let's stop those foot.
You're gonna stop your feet? Does that mean you're just gonna stand still? No super attacks. Yeah, it's just such a boring one. Alright, you know what? We'll try it. Thing is, I tend to use it on those giant stompy things. Actually, not all that effective against Tempestra anyway. Since you gotta hit her, hit and run. We'll pop and run as our pop out. Speaking of diversity at the top of the show, talk to you about that. I mean, 'cause I don't think Tempestra, at least I don't recall Tempestra as an actual classic character. It's like, I had to include her for diversity. Like, hey, we want Talking Razar, but you've got underrepresentation of female villains. Alright, we'll beat you with that super. Oh, did you hurt your head? Alright, come on, cashiermans. Big part of that. times. Alright, saved it for those guys. And then comes the other dudes. Nope. Casual foot shoppers. Buying extra shoes. Whoa, don't touch that yet. Alright, we'll use that for 2 points of health. See if I can get rid of these guys in expedited fashion. Alright, these ones a little more problematic. Oh, how'd I get hit while running? Come on. Oh. Oh, I was using the wrong dash. Could have been using the other one. You guys, yeah, you forgot the cart. You didn't return it to the cart hopper. No throwing kunai. There's a throwback payphones. Oop! Of course I get hit because I jumped like an idiot. Anybody else? Oh yeah, these guys. Yep, got hit on the way down. Got hit on the back. Oh, a little short. Okay, now here's the droppers. And I'm not playing that correct. Oh, I didn't want to pick that up yet. Guess I didn't realize the feet were on boxing gloves too. Never looked at close enough. Too annoyed by getting wrecked by it. Yeah, that's right. I bet you stole those clothes anyway. Sushi's in this one. Oh look, free tickets. Yeah, for those of you who have missed out on the experience of going to a Chuck E. Cheese or mall equivalent, you get all the tickets and they just put them in a basket and weigh them just so you can get about 30 cents worth of Smarties. Good times. You probably spent about 20 bucks on games rigged to take your money. It's because you didn't have video games at home.
Behold the light of Tempest.
I ain't scared of you, lady. You're virtual. Snap and turtle clawed. There we go. Timed that one right. Got the extra hit. Ooh, no burp. Ah, didn't get that one. Come on down here, burpster. Gotcha. Ooh, you got 2 hits off that one. I can't roll toward you. Oops, wrong way. Wrong way. Get out of here. Would you quit gassing up the place? A little annoying there. Gotcha. Oh, 1 hit left. If I had gotten 1 other hit before, I might have been able to do her talking about extra sequence. Seriously, enough of the sidekicks. The sidekicks from the sidekicks.
Turtles, no. Easy peasy.
See a diversity hire. Alright, that's numero 6.
Another missing robot piece?
What a shocker.
Roof running reptile.
Double the dodos. That's right, bonk your face on the wall. Hey. Nice flying sidekick. It's pretty, but doesn't do a whole lot. Oh, I didn't have one built up. I'm gonna try to super all those clowns. Oh, come on up, guys.
Yes, buddy.
Oh, he did an extra splat on the wall, I think. Thanks for the warning, letting me know Simon's gonna fall on me. There you go. Stop! Seriously, you better knock me off. You better knock it off, but not me. Run over. Won't hurt much. Nope. Just got one. Ooh, I got 2 of them. Unless that was a new one. Oh, what? See if I can time this a little better here. Ooh, not with these guys. And I'll use mine. Why not? Like, hey, this elevator has railings. Where are you guys coming from? There ain't no stage left and right. Okay, now that I know the technique for taking care of these sword guys, I gotta do a little better on this. Of course, yeah, I can. Yeah, come here. I also gotta remember save a super form. Stop it. Oh. Got him while they're jumping, after they jump. Come on, jump at me, bro. Jump at me. Okay, there we go. Oh, of course, you're going to take care of get hit by the other one. Alright, I'll take care of 2 of you. Down there. Come on up and party. You'll figure it out. There you go. Not the dumbest foot. Not the brightest, but definitely not the dumbest. get this one right. Oh, we're gonna save it for these guys. Boom! That's the easy way. I don't care if I take a point of damage, I don't have to put up with them. Get coned. Yeah, saved one for you guys. Oh, I rolled the wrong way. Gotcha. Seriously, that was a quick turnaround. Okay, not getting a super gun, but that's okay.
We're gonna stomp you, wimps!
I'm good. Which one's the bad?
Good job, guys. Bonky, bonk, bonk. Uh-oh, here he goes. And the course correct, so they would actually do a head-on collision. Ouch. Man, keep sandwiching the projectiles. I didn't do that right, but whatever.
My snout hurts.
Your face should hurt too. Stab it a couple times with a sigh. And it's like final fight. Go pick up that shovel in the background. Start bludgeoning him with it.
Come on, let's go!
Alright, last one for the night. Then we'll do some survival.
Panic in the sky!
At least I'm not getting smacked around on the boardwalk by malicious planks.
One way to avoid New York traffic.
So this is the obstacle one, which includes the missiles. I'm not gonna hold my breath here. Unharmed, yeah. Not happening. It's feeling gritty. He's rolling around in the cat box too long or something. Ugh. That's one. Don't you be a messing with my nitroglycerin. Ugh, hit by the sidekick. I guess if I have to. I moved down into it, thinking I was going to evade it. Alright, I'll take a pizza for 2 health points. Twist my 3-fingered turtle claw arm. start watching the dudes. One, two, three. Another one? Seriously? You know, overloaded from pizza. I've interrupted your cargo flight. Here we go. And again with the air dashing. Once again, for nothing, you use this bat. Oh, I don't have another one. Of course. Oh, I actually tagged him on that one. Oh, come here.
My wings!
Take an uppercut side of the...
Easy peasy.
whatever that cranial looking thing is.
Down there!
Follow the chemtrail. I mean, smoke trail. Okay. There's our halfway through the story point. You want to leave? Yes, I said leave.
Select your hero.
Don't hold me hostage in this world map. Alright, and we conveniently got him halfway to 5. Well, not halfway to 5, halfway to 10, which is 5. As I proved last night, sometimes math eludes me during the evenings.
Select your hero.
Oh, do I have to do that first? Oh, that's right, we're not in the selection screen. So, Leo's at 3, Mikey's at 2, Raph's at 2, Donnie didn't do so well, Paper got to 3, Splinter's 2, Casey, nothing, because we haven't used him yet.
Let's bust some crime.
Okay. Completely hollowed out his eyes on that one. "5 minutes for high sticking." Is he actually using a napkin? Alright, we watched that last time. So. Back to more crystal shenanigans. Ah, fantastic. Starting off with a blast. My favorites with a hole in the ground. Oh yeah. Come on over, guys. Not really. Oh, oh, oh. I was gonna roll in there. And that guy compensated, kicking me out of the way. Guess he carries 2 bats because he's anticipating breaking a couple. Okay, so yeah, I did get into a fair amount of strategy last time. So in this case, this is a no-brainer. It's either extra crystals to accelerate your way through the the stage or go for that stupid thing, which is radical mode, which to me is utterly useless. I mean, until somebody can highlight a effective strategy for it. It's like using your super meter for like combo or damage. Like, I'd rather just get through this and whoop them manually. It's not like all the enemies are hard to justify needing that. I just fall down the hole. Alright, you guys are worth a super. Let's use a super on you. His is powerful. Like, his and Donnie's got some serious coverage. Baseball bat versus Psy. Ah, seriously. You gotta be a little more mindful of health this time around. Yeah, you keep shuffling over there and jump as soon as I jump. You idiot. And not more Mousers. Punch them and they fall in the hole. Job well done. Not that well done. Alright, we'll take another 20. Almost get us out of here. Gonna need a health, though. Again, with the chasm. And these dudes. Ah, seriously, you guys are killing me. Like, literally. Literally, virtually speaking. Now these... Oh! Ah! Casey's not gonna make it long. I need health after this one. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting clubbed. Not gonna make it. Ah! Just trying to get before he got back up. Good job there, Casey. A whole lot of nothing.
Select your hero.
Alright. Different color. It's all about the proper attire for the job. And I just see you guys with some friends. Yeah, take out your own dudes there, pal. Elbow dropping is fantastic. Off the top row. Okay, let's accelerate out of here. Health is okay. Don't be trying to boot me off the bridge. Hey. Oh, shit. In the middle of kicking, otherwise I would have booted you turds. This is Sparta! Except it's not. It's medieval Japan. This is no good. We're down half health. Get me out of here. Then give me a pizza. Yeah, really. What dirtbaggery is this? Yeah, that was bad timing. But not that well. Of course, these are terrible. It's like you go, what, 3 rounds without the... There's a 3 per round. I think it's the carrots that's the ultra bad one. Damage doubled. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, this was bad. I should have gone for the pizza. Look at the snow. My favorites. Oh, the arrows took him out. Fantastic. I just knocked myself off the bridge. What a clown.
Job well done.
Give me a pizza in between there. Alright, we'll take that. Buy us a couple health points. Whoop. Hey! I didn't do a lot. The sliding boot. Guess we'll take the 10. Boot. Hey! And I can't roll with him. That's a problem. Oh, jeez. Lose by default. And double damage. Stand dead. Trying to get him past a singular level here. Poor play.
Select your hero.
Back to my favorite. Get elbow dropped into oblivion. Rude dude, not so much. Yeah, some of those are gonna hurt me. If it ain't Parasite, not interested. Did that really just happen? I was not activating Run. It's because that's going, that's why. Jeez. What a fantastic start. Now they're all ganging up on what's going on here, guys. Oh. No, not. I think that was what the taunt, and he just warped somewhere else. I'll go this one. Stop with the chasm.
Job well done.
Oh, your shield protects against elbow drops, huh? I have to work on that.
Job well done.
Alright, still not enough to get out of here. You're okay in health, though. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. Red means don't try to jump kick the thing. Motorcycle's coming back. Yep. Oh yeah, there we go. Take a ton of them out. Do not do that to the Triceratops. Yeah, so there you go. Ugh. Sandwiched. Ugh, give me a health. This thing's been absolutely cheap on the pizzas tonight. What's going on here? I'm gonna sell out. 5 points of health to get to the next one. Oh boy. Oh, it's too much. I can't even tell how many you are there. I can't get to him. I'm gonna roll behind him off the bridge.
Job well done.
Oh, last point, maybe two. Ah, where's the freaking pizza?
Batter up, Scuzz Bucket.
One, this is gonna be bosses. I guess it doesn't matter. Might as well try for a fluke and see if we can get out of here. Ugh. Not a good night for survival. Oh, and arrows. Even fantastic. Is that it? No. Of course not. But, nope. I was gonna say if I can dodge the arrows, but I couldn't even do that. Got uppercutted. Alright, we got to level 1. One whole extra health point. Good job, Casey.
Select your hero. Honor in battle.
Now back to my favorite. There we go. Need to get this level skip thing unlocked. So one of Usagi's key things is the fact he can do combo strikes in the air. Now this could be a problem with him, like maybe landing somewhere I don't want him to, or getting hit in the back a million times. Oh, come on, Samurai Bunny! I get ready to jump over it, and you guys just swarm me. Timing sucks. Wrecked. Good job, Kung Fu Panda. I forgot what this one was. Let's do it anyway, since we're off to a terrible start. Acceleration for your hit string. Okay, so it's speed related. That is not an eyeball, it's a burning wheel. Banish supposed to... I'm like jumping off their heads here. Alright. Finally. Give us pizza once tonight. What? I don't recognize that. I didn't know there's anything that would actually drop in the start of the map. Is that why it's a double? Because of the health and that? Let go of the bunny. Yeah, we're at 3. Let's take the 20. Okay, I do not want to fall down the hole on here, probably. Not very much. Ooh. Seriously? Can we not do the double team thing? I'm not in the hole. You can fall down the hole. Ah, oh, come on. Seriously. That's the stuff that really takes me off. Can't even get a start because they keep knocking in the frickin' hole.
Select your hero.
One for Usagi. No, no, back. No. Skip the costume change. So that we didn't even go from one stage to the next, so that just randomly dropped the power up. And it didn't do that thus far for any of the other characters we had, so I don't know if that's something to offset Usagi or something. Some more randomness.
It is done.
It is done. Oh yeah, because I'm totally taking a pizza this early. I need more stopping power in crystals. I mean, one bomb takes off 2 damage to Shredder. What kind of boss is Shredder? There you go, zapped.
The world is mine.
10, please. Seriously, you guys and your uppercuts. And he's done. So he, actually, Usagi can actually hit them over the top. That's interesting. Little Sub-Zero slide going there.
It is done.
This game is punking me left and right. Gems versus pizza. Let's keep the health going. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Heck, get out of here. Uh, 30 in a boss. Get this out of here. Into Mirage, unfortunately. Dual bosses, but no chasm. I think we all that. Stomp on your head. Oof. Would you stop? I'm trying to do some boss wrecking here. Oh, not. Oh, last hit. No, that's right. Shredder. Jump my way into the chasm. Ooh, Vega wannabe. Why is there a car driving across the chasm? Seriously, stupid uppercut. There we go. Hit me, I dare you.
The world is mine.
10 and redude. We'll go for 10. Ugh. Oh, how did I just get double damage? Jeez. Give me pizza. Nah, not pizza. Oh, that's right, we switch back over. Spin into a boot. Throw some grenades for good measure. Oh, man. It's dragging out the pizza and the crystals. Kunai I boot. I gotcha. You can't escape. Do the 1-2. To the left. To the right. Come on, pizza or crystals? Still put the... Yikes. Get the extra health from him. Chance it. Hope for a pizza. decent amount of points for him this time. No, don't. Oh, you guys aren't dead? What's wrong with you? Alright, don't do that to them. Gotta go. Stay away from these guys. Ugh, wrong way. Dang it! We're gonna get a health point or something out of that. Yeah. Alright, so that was try number 2. We'll go one more with him.
Select your hero.
That one's not that different. Accent card change, really red one. It's like every night, or mostly every night I stream, like, I've got such high ambition. It's like, you know what, I'm going past 2 hours tonight. Then the 2-hour mark rolls around, I'm like, I'm getting tired of this. The fact of sitting in one spot and not moving for 2 hours. Clock. Yep, called it. Give me gems, crystals. Get me out of here. Stupid carrot. You know, there's one thing to make choices in a game, but to put choices in the game that are just plain stupid every time, carrot is just awful. No health option for 3 old turns. Like, you literally have to be that good to never take any hits. Say, like, oh yeah, I'm totally going 3 waves without any healing. Only get a full health after. So if you're good enough to not need the hits, then you don't need the health that comes after the 3 waves. It's too early for pizza, well, sure. Minor offensive advantage. Uh-oh, what's that? Not the car. It's just the bomb guys, because the bomb guys are pretty obnoxious. Ah, still hit me in the... Yeah, it's the other bomb guys, not the missile bomb guys. Oh, more shield guys, really? No, after sugar only took him 1 more point of health. Purple, probably a chasm. Nope, maybe not. Ugh. How did I not get anything out of that? Stay away from me, guys. You're not giving me a chance. Almost dead again. There's pizza. Went easy on me for a change. And then it made up for it for this wonderful nonsense. Ah, and I get hit. Ah, I'm missing him. I'm gonna hit him with a backswing or something. Put on the hole. How do you like it? Yeah. Oh, you go down the hole.
It is done.
Chasm of Revenge. Yeah, we'll take the 30 and get out of here. Even if it's a boss. Single boss? Is he powered up? Nope. His kick was a little delayed. Ah, not that time. It doesn't seem like it's as fast as normal story mode. Ah, dumb. Kidding me?
Ready when you get done.
Oh yeah, speed didn't help all that much last time. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, seriously. Let's quit playing around here. Yes, these guys on the bridge. Fantastic decision. And then stacked up back to back. Even better. You guys are cheap.
It is done.
I don't remember having to play this much into position when I was playing with either April or Karai last year. Playing with these other characters is forcing me to not, like, you know, roll off the bridge or fall into the hole. It's like I've got to consciously keep choosing stuff, which is, you know, part of the skill of it, but I don't have to remember having to be that intentional about it before. Do I have a super so I can smack him? Nope. Not gonna smack me. Oh, how do you... You gotta be kidding me. Ugh. Made it to the first stage inside of the other one. That's as far as Usagi made it. Alright, extra power bar. At least he gets one color out of the deal. Alright, Karai.
Meet the true leader of the foot.
Yep. Titles mean nothing. True leader of the foot. Inverse jury wannabe. Who's off to a great start. Oh my goodness. Alright, air kicks, here we go. Spamming of the air kicks. It's what works for her and Chun-Li. I mean, that's all I had to do all day long. If these guys want to sit there and block, you can sit them from the other side. Yeah, no wonder I had an easier time. Yeah, in your case, we'll hit you with a super. And she can actually move with hers a little bit. I think either Donnie's had a wide range or could move, or it was pulling them in. There was, I think, Raph's could move. I don't remember who else. She doesn't need Shredder if she's the true leader of the foot. Oh, she's doing great. Yeah, get thrown. Oh, it was quick. Zangy pile driver.
You were no match for me.
That is correct. Alright, taunting and warping, or... Yeah, not the Band-Aid one, that's for sure. Terrible choices. So this one you technically don't even have to use. You might as well if you want your supercharged, but... It gives you... So you're invincible while you do that, and then you can basically do super once you get out of it. Don't get me. Yeah, this one's actually pretty useful. I don't think I really used it back in the day, but I can see how this one's helpful. Obviously. Really didn't even take any damage there. Is she gonna teleport? Nope. Alright, so yeah, we don't really need Shredder. We'll grab this as well. Extra power off the start, and still have the super teleporto thing. Narcissistic and egotistical much? Pretty much combo that whole set. Still don't need you, Shredder. Bye-bye. Yeah, so at least survived like 3 levels on account of using that thing. Alright, now we go back to the old-fashioned way. Massive spamming of the jump kicks. She's so quick, she's like evading even the stuff on the ground that the other guys had trouble with. Yeah, 30 to boss, we out. She's got enough clearance to get over that. A little less concerned with the whole ground. Yeah, she's much more effective for this amateur playstyle. Throw grab is so responsive too. Guys. Oh, big difference. Alright, Rockstar, you're not leader of foot, but you are extra health points. She's just a ninja girl in a rhinoceros's body. Get booted. To the left. To the right. Hey! How do they throw it vertically like that? I have a suspicion this health doesn't work, though. Oh, it did. Okay. Phew. Didn't want that to be for nothing when there's 20 gems on the line. There's 2 of them down the hole. And fell down the hole. Oh, are you kidding me? Can he not make it over the chasm? Like, you gotta be kidding me. He can't. This is disgusting. He went for the full health, because that was an utterly useless employee of Rocksteady. Oh. Yeah, ridiculous. She fell right... Alright, something's going on here. I mean, if I were still Rocksteady, I wouldn't be able to get all those guys sitting on the other side, but... Like, she fell off the bounce into the hole. Wow, all of Rocksteady's health and about 60% of her hers. That is terrible. And I gotta jump over the hole to go back to the other side. Rocksteady doesn't have a double jump, doesn't have a roll. Fat freaking rhinoceros. Not a ballerina. Oh, we're gonna play those games? Yep, they're gonna play those games. Okay, so I can get the black ones, but not the white ones, because they're gonna still keep cutting me. Get out of here. Give me a pizza. 30's not even enough to get out of here. I don't know if if they don't give you a boss, I don't know if there's any other penalty. Here we go. Took what, 2 hits? Took 1 hitter. Well, there's the second one if I didn't. And arrows, that's not gonna help. Alright, I need to get away from him. And speared. Oh, these guys are probably gonna hit me. Ah! Oh, jinxed it. This is why getting the end is like nigh impossible without even having the extra supers and the lives.
Select your hero.
Oh, black and red version. Oh, I forgot to turn the filter off this time. Usually I have to do the thing for turtles to try not to get blown out. I forgot to turn that off tonight. Really in the air.
You were no match for me.
Oh. Terrible. Pizza when I don't need it versus carrots, which are awful. Get your bombs out of here. Terrorist foot. Okay, I didn't quite want to do that one, but I guess I don't have a choice now. Ugh. Anti-air defense.
You were no match for me.
Nope. That could have gone differently. In a worse way. Brought me in front of the bike. Well, I guess I technically can air dash them while they're running at me, but yeah, not while they're standing. Well, maybe not. Where am I?
You were no match.
Not doing good here. Only 5 gems still. Half health, going into some challenge. No boss. Probably just a longer wave or something then.
You were no match.
That wasn't even a long wave. I still don't understand what happens in those scenarios. Ah, you can't grab the rhino. Boot, boot, boot. That works. Just uppercut up and kind of like do the elevation attack with the when you throw the grenades. Ah, that's one way to get all the archers. Bootnazzers. Ah, that's probably a better rock steady run than I've had. Do-do-do. Boot him off the bridge. Except I can't jump. Oh, so it's infinite with his? I don't remember it doing it that way before. Well, of course he's dead now. Ah, figures.
You were no match for me.
Come on, gems. There we go. Ooh, what's... I don't remember what Sushi is, but I want out of here. Oh, Sushi was the points one. That's... Duh. Would have been good for matching through some levels, but... Or point levels, at least. Oh, does the combo thing carry over? I don't know if I knew that went through the stage. I thought it was kind of ended. I'll watch that next time. Oh, of course, you're gonna hit me in the back while I'm doing that, dirtbag. Body slam, you know. That was super. I'm gonna use it.
You were no match for me.
48 hits. I mean, it'll carry over. Yeah, it does. Never noticed that. So hypothetically, you can keep stringing your levels over until you get hit like that, because I'm a dummy. Of course, can't hit him. Throwing the crap at me. Ah, I hate how they just turn around and stab you. Alright, last run. Alright, she got the extra super bar. That's good. Yeah, look at that. 200 points on her second try. I mean, somebody else had close to that, but or above that, but it was further in.
Select your hero.
Hey guys, you got some ooze linking through the doorway there. This kind of Sub-Zero looking one. Sub-Zero doesn't have red, but the blue and the black is very reminiscent of. Oh goody. Downward arrows. Take that, scrubs.
You were no match for me.
Not the carrot. Can't piano wire this rhinoceros. Yeah, hey.
You were no match for me.
Ouch. Oh, come on. Like, my foot wasn't even, like, low enough for him to technically uppercut me into that. In fighting games, that's what you talk about. Call it priority. It's a little bit broken.
You were no
That was a
match
short one.
for me.
Alright, this worked pretty well. Stick with that one. That's the whoa descriptor at the end of that one. No, for bosses. Not bad. We'll use it. Put the right button here. I'll get some clowns. Oh, are you serious? Oh, you fantastic. So they're gonna keep punking me on the timing. Like, they're gonna land me everywhere that I can get hit. Where am I? Oh, that's good timing. I'm still getting hit. Wow, that was goofy.
You were no match for me.
If I use Rocksteady, you won't have that. Might as well go for this. You know what? Since I'm thinking of it. Stand by. I'll change this. I'll have to remember to change that later.
I need to focus.
Oh, come on! Nah, I've completely threw off my game. Where am I? You missed.
You were no match for me.
Threw myself off with distractions there. Alright, at least they gave me a pizza for the trouble. There we go. Well, that's done. I guess we'll use Shredder. Alright, Shredder. We'll let you into this whole leader of the clan, Foot Clan thing now. I'm not going to do the jumping quite so much, especially with being the bridge.
I will show you how a true ninja fights.
Yeah, I'm going to knock your tire irons back at you. That'll work. Anybody else?
The world is mine.
Oh, pizza or pizza. So with Shredder, let's see if this actually works with his. If he gets infinite, if I can spam on the counterattack. Kinda. I think I used his though. Oh. Come on, guys. You're supposed to attack me when I'm glowing with electricity. You guys don't understand how this works.
How a true ninja.
Ow.
The world is mine.
Alright, gems. There we go. This will be short-lived. What a waste. There, catch. Get your bomb tossing out of here.
You were no match for me.
I'll take 20. Preferably without the chasm. Yeah, there's not many modifiers tonight. I think we had faster and then maybe explosive enemies. That's about it. Yeah, can't hit them on the way down. Oh, that's right, can't throw them. Not she pulled her sword out. Throughout that. Oh, probably after the double jump.
You were no match for me.
10 or Shredder. Doing okay in health, but we'll go Shredder anyway. There we go. Ah, still got hit after that bomb. So he can actually break through their shields after the third hit or something, it's like.
The world is mine.
Alright, so I just got the Mirage not 2 ago, and she's already cleared her last score. I don't see these guys tonight. Not complaining about that. Listen, radioactive man. I got shoot. Clowns. Ah, what a waste. Stop it.
I need to focus.
I mean, she's got a lot of priority on the dive kicks. Great for cleaning out the low-level scrubs. Whoa, did she like air dash over that thing? I don't quite know how that worked.
You were no match for me.
Well, I guess if I'm gonna take a pizza, I might as well go for the one with health to last longer. Keep the combo going. Where you guys going? Save that for you. Oops, did the punchy one. That's right, run out and get kicked. Alright, kept the combo going. Not get hit here. Oh, what happened there? Why didn't that one activate?
You were no match
It's
for
like I did an air one or something, but I was too close to the ground. Sweet, kept the combo going through it. Alright, she's finally clearing into the next one. Nice to end on a decent note. Combos and keep that background. Kind of cool to get the extra scan lines on this one. Ah, of course. See, her kick even has enough, other than when she's getting punched or headbutted, she can actually almost hold her onto these guys. Maybe. Oh, here we go. You can have that.
you were no match for me.
Didn't keep the combo going, but it's okay. Yeah, we'll come back to this one. Rather than 30 plus potential boss. See if we can make it through another stage. Womp. Oh, still boss anyway. Alright, alright.
Bow before me. Bow before me.
Oh, seriously. Random location right next to the boss. Guess I might as well like move her away somehow. Oh, that's right, so I couldn't remember. That does confirm the Metalhead will do that. That's in the boss mode here.
System crash.
You were no match for me.
Gems? There we go.
Bow before
Oh, that's cutting a little close.
bow before me.
It's nice that it's not limited number of times, like with the power pizza stuff, and I just got hit by the bike.
Bow before me. Bow before me.
Couldn't tell if I got hit on that one or not.
I need to focus. You were no match for me.
I'll take 10.
Bow before me.
Yeah, get them all.
Bow before me.
Yeah, clean up all the archers too.
For me.
Well, I can do the air. Oh, I'm gonna jump first, but okay. Trying to jump, not so easy apparently. Alright, one hits, not bad. Yeah, we'll definitely go pizza. That's what we were hoping for.
Bow before me.
Oh, I don't have it anymore. Careful. Alright, I'm still getting wrecked with all this extra health here.
You were no match
Okay.
for me.
Yeah, now I gotta remember to do this before going to the next stage. Alright, haven't done Bebop yet. Showing off time. Whack! What's so funny? Showing off time. Quit doing that. You should be able to start breaking through that because he's got nothing else to do. Now that'll work on those guys. Maybe. Let's try that again. Oh, I'm not dying. Yeah, check that out. Alright, even if we die, we're going to the next one. First time we get to the fourth one tonight. We only got to Dark Tomorrow once, I think, with Leo last time. Omni Channel 6. Oh, Slash is easy, except for using Bebop. Mash. You punch him in the face. I can't do anything about that.
I need to focus.
That was easy.
You were no match for me.
Ah, poor choices. Damage doubled. Or you just don't get any health. I don't want to take the extra damage, so... Oh, but you do get 3. Oh, okay. Well, I forgot about this one. You get... Oh, the problem is it's 6 rounds. That's why it's terrible. 3, but no pizzas for 6 whole rounds. No thank you. Versus double damage for 3 rounds, especially with dealing with more stuff like these guys. Do it, or are you gonna spawn more? Nope, we're spawning more. Oh, we haven't been here enough. Forgot we start getting extra colors, all these guys too. There's even like blue Triceratops guys and stuff. How many guys are there? Ah, come on, I was trying to get there before the bombs. Or stay away from them anyway. Oh my goodness. You're killing me. Alright, we'll take down your Mausers. Come on. You can't keep these guys bouncing indefinitely. Keeps the Mausers from spawning.
You were no match for me.
Alright, we're gonna get 3. Let's see if we can get a fast track out of here. Not really from a performance like that. Keep me scrubs. Ah, the Spoon Man. Going for the fast track while this carrot's active. Give me a 3. Because... Come on, you guys in your uppercut priority. Knock it off. Stupid me keeps forgetting to do the taunt before going into the next wave. That'll work. Nice. Alright, fast track. 23 to go. Extra beefy shield guy with helmet and bandana. Alright, I got 2 here. Let's use this. Well, I actually picked up health that time by getting the extra 3 anyway. 12 more. 12 more until dark tomorrow. I'll get the hits in while I can. Yep, I got 2 in case we get a massive enemies like these guys. And spear dudes. I don't know if once you kill these guys, you still... yeah, you might still get points where you're juggling them. Might as well max out a super if they're next to dead. Alright, yeah, we're picking up the health now. So there's one on the floor, could easily top it out at an even 80, but no, we're going all the way through. Let's see if we can get to Shredder. Wait, did we actually... maybe we got to Shredder, I can't remember. We got Shredder once last time. Alright, so Dark Tomorrow's always first in the last pair, because they gotta save the boss one for very last. Giant footprint in the Zen Garden sand. And of course we got those spikes. Where the spikes come in? They're always in the center of this one. So now we're getting the other color of these guys. Green hats and dark stone and brown hats. Good thing is at least they get hit by the traps too. It's super to get out of it. There we go. 80 more for boss. Rocksteady's done us a couple favors, so let's go for that one. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to avoid spikes if we get a deal with them. Preemptive. Man, he's got armor through 2 boots. I got more. Yeah. Can't throw him. That wasn't too bad. And head to boss. Okay. Fast tracking this one too. Over 700 points. That'll be good for her unlocks. It's not too bad of a combo here. These are dead already. Get me away from that hole. May not have been optimal. Come on out there, Beg. Yeah, dig faster. He's not making a whole lot of noise.
You were no match for me.
Cool.
Bow before me.
There it is. Parasite. Oh! It's Parasite and 20 on the line, but you know what? We're going to take the Parasite to keep alive for the next 3 if we survive that long. Parasite is your friend. Normally you won't say that about reality. Ooh, I just love parasites. Alright, go time. We got spikes or nonsense? So this is... So, once you start getting level skipping, if you start at Dark Tomorrow, it's like you want Parasite and... You know, anything that's going to level up your meter faster so you can go into Shredder with max life and super meter. So I still don't even have the third super meter yet, but otherwise you may actually not grab the gems to go into the immediate one. You know, we got Parasite, so this will rush us closer to it, and then we'll be about 1 away unless we get like no gems. So we'll need 16. Might have don't really want Parasite going into Shredder, but stay away from these guys. Alright, we'll use a super on you. You know what? If you can actually get Parasite going into Shredder, it may not be that bad, because then you can actually hit him. Well, I can't remember if you're getting the regeneration from the kill or from the hits. Well, either way it's active and we're already at full health, so might as well just jump to Shredder. End on a high note, even if we lose. We'll at least have got to the second, well, got to the last one, whether we win or not. It would be kind of cool to win this early, but I'm gonna hold my breath. I should have my revenge on all the periodic elements.
I will get my revenge.
Alright, he's hitting me. Yeah. Oh, that doesn't work. And I don't have an extra life. Yeah, it's... I'm only gonna get that if... I only get that from defeating him. So this... Parasite, not actually advantageous right now. And that's not gonna help either. I'm gonna die. Dead. Okay, so that answered that question. You gotta actually defeat an enemy, so when he's the only enemy you gotta defeat, doesn't do a whole lot of good. There we go. Alright. So 2 extra colors for her. Everything except the last one there.
Teenage Mutant Ninja, let's kick some down.
Alright, so the only, really the only people I've beaten Shredder with have been April and Karai, I believe, and it shouldn't come as too much of a shock that April was one of the better ones in the playthrough last week, and Karai, who is now best out of everybody on the board, and that's on her 3rd try. So, still got, so she's at level 4. Trying to think, which do we unlock? So we got the black and white one and the Nintendo one. Did we not have that jewelry colored one? Yeah, I thought that was one of the new ones. Because we should have got 4. Wait, no, we would have only got 2 so far. The other 2 are way at the bottom. So there's a total of 5 to unlock. 1 at level 9, 1 at level 10, and then another one after you get the pair of Dark Tomorrow and Shredder. But at least out of that run combined with the others, so got 2 extra hit points, 1 extra life, and 1 extra super bar, ninja power bar to be technical, but so even against Shredder, I got him down about 30%, but he still doesn't even pull full shenanigans yet. So I think, so you get 1 extra life, that's it. So I still need to get down to at least level 7 to get the extra ninja power bar. So that way you're going in with 1 extra life, three supers, and then you have a chance, at least by using the supers, if he's going to wail on you, you know, kind of get those invincibility frames, and then the extra hit points help too. So, I mean, ideally, you've got to be able to get to level 8 to have max stuff, and then you get the dimension skip at the next one. So your best bet is to jump to Dark Tomorrow, try to get everything you can to get your ninja power bars maxed out, then fight Shredder. Otherwise, you're wasting time with the other 4 levels again and again and again, unless there's anything you're just trying to get extra gems, but there's no other benefit at that point. Unless you're just into that kind of thing, which I'm personally not, especially since there's so many characters to unlock and have to repeat that for. So let's hop into arcade mode here real quick just to look at the colors. Also want to look at the modifiers here real quick. So let's switch to Karai for a second. So that was there. That's the... So she wasn't in the Nintendo version, of course, but they're just using that as the basis for the color palette. And then that's the comic one. What's interesting, though, okay, so they made her... I was thinking, like, they didn't give her any color, because all the other ones got their bandana colored, but it looks like they kept her lightning as the colored element for her comic-styled version. So, and then again, I think that's a Kitty Pryde one, and this is either Sakura or Yuri Sakazaki. This one's Juri. And until I get a better explanation, this one looks very Sub-Zero-ish. The black one, I'm not sure if it's inspired by anything. And then her default, so we didn't get much for the others. We got his comic one, that's about it. Casey, probably same deal. No, actually, Casey, we didn't do so well. Okay, so I think that's good. Oh, you know what? One other thing to check here. Custom game. So I think this will probably be something a little more fun once we get, do this for co-op, preferably after I get, you know, colors and stuff all unlocked. So no limitation on how many continues. So this automatically forces radical mode to be available. So you could have everybody's the same character. I mean, that's, I guess, you can mildly do that. Huh. So that's kind of like a cheat. Keep your stuff available. Super task. This will make it difficult. So you got to use your health if you want to use the power bar. And so he's saying that very retro, because I remember Final Fight, and I thought the arcade version did that. You know, I think somebody was telling me, no, you're thinking of a different game. No taunts. So in other words, basically, actually, I wouldn't mind doing that one. You can't revive KO'd players. That makes sense. Faster movements, explosive, more health, so that'll make it more difficult. So I'd say using Fiercer Foot and Old School make a pretty challenging thing. More often attack, so that'd probably get pretty frustrating on my part, but looks kind of fun. So that'll be something for co-op. And also, co-op will add more enemies, so it'll give it some different flavor once we get around to that. But just musing for some future content. Meanwhile, been probably a quiet night, but Fridays usually are. I know we had some good viewership on the replay last week, so thanks to those of you who were checking out our survival one. So, hey, we made a full 3 hours, and I hope that makes up for my long-winded rant on Mortal Kombat and stuff at the top of the show, so at least I get some extra, or at least a normal episode's worth of content in there for you. But I think that ought to do it for tonight, so thanks for hanging out. Stay tuned. We'll be back on our official show on Mercenaries 2 on Sunday at 7 p.m. And this will probably be the last time since the end of the week that I mentioned. So we still had our Last Land Standing episode, which will be continue to be available on YouTube and Odysee, although it'll probably get dropped on Twitch here over the weekend. And then we still had our first episode of Metal Slug, and then we'll be doing some more of a deep dive. I mean, I did quite a deep dive in the first episode. We'll probably do some more regular gameplay on it going into episode 2. But that's all I can think of. So have a fantastic weekend and see you soon.